If you're an entrepreneur or an executive planning to file an EB2 national interest waiver petition, you might think that aligning your business with federal priorities like promoting international trade or economic growth is enough to get approved. But the truth is this: no, that is not enough to establish national importance. So in today's video, we're going to break down a real case from the Administrative Appeals Office, referred to in this video as the AAO, where a CEO made that exact argument and lost. More importantly, we're going to show why aligning with national goals isn't the same as proving national importance and what you need to do in order to succeed. So this case involved a petitioner who wanted to operate a dental clinic services company in Florida and provide orthodontic and dental consultations, as well as other related services. He wanted to work as the company's chief executive officer. He asserted that his company would focus on providing affordable dental services and treatments for adults and children, as well as providing continued education for dental professionals. Also, according to his business plan, he would create 118 indirect jobs. It seemed like a solid endeavor. However, a request for evidence was issued in the case. Different issues were raised, but for the purposes of this video, we're going to focus solely on national priorities and national importance. In his request for evidence response, the petitioner explained that he planned to offer accessible, high-quality dental care, specifically tailored to underserved seniors aged 65 and older. His company would provide flexible payment options and engage in community outreach and oral health education. He also intended to open clinics in Florida and Arizona within hub zones designated by the U.S. Business Administration. To support the national importance of his endeavor, he argued that operating these dental clinics addressed issues identified by the government entities as nationally significant and has strong potential to create U.S. jobs and generate meaningful economic benefits. He also stated that his project aligns with federal priorities related to healthcare access, economic development, and job creation. In support of these claims, he submitted federal fact sheets highlighting initiatives that promote small businesses, investment in underserved areas, and strategies to lower healthcare costs, arguing that his clinics are consistent with these national goals. However, this argument for establishing national importance was rejected. His petition was denied, and he appealed to the AAO. The AAO reviewed the petition and sustained the denial. What did they say? They gave several reasons, but the heart of the denial lies in a critical misunderstanding. He confused alignment with national priorities with evidence of national importance. So here's how the AAO broke it down. While having an endeavor that aligns with government initiatives may establish substantial merit, this is not important, or this is not enough to show potential prospective impact. Secondly, you need to show how your endeavor will meaningfully impact government initiatives. Third, the benefits of the petitioner's work were mostly limited to his company and its direct clients, not the broader industry or public. Lastly, to demonstrate national importance, it's not enough to show individual or community benefits. You have to provide specific, credible evidence that your work will have a broad impact on an entire industry or field in the United States. Here's the key mistake of the petitioner's argument. He thought that simply aligning his endeavor with federal priorities is enough to satisfy national importance. It is not. Why? Because USCIS isn't evaluating whether your work is useful or patriotic. They're looking for evidence that your endeavor will have national scale consequences. Just saying that your business supports economic growth does not cut it. You need evidence, market impact, adoption by others, influence on policy, or widespread demand. If you're an entrepreneur or executive seeking a national interest waiver, here's what you need to do. First, go beyond government alignment. It's not enough to say your work fits within government priorities like economic development or healthcare access. You must also show how your endeavor contributes meaningfully to these goals. Examples to support your claim are data showing measurable outcomes tied to national initiatives, collaboration with federal or state agencies, grants or endorsements from public institutions. Secondly, you have to demonstrate a meaningful policy impact. Show that your work doesn't just align with government goals, but actively advances them. Ask yourself, does your work fill a recognized policy gap? Can you quantify how it supports a public initiative? Are your innovations being used by agencies or nonprofits? Third, broaden the focus beyond your business. Avoid language that limits the scope to just your clients or company. USCIS looks for wider economic or social impact. Consider industry-wide use of your methods or tools, training programs that serve the wider professional community, public health or education campaigns reaching beyond your client base. Fourth, emphasize broad national level impact. To establish national importance, benefits can't just be personal or local. You need credible evidence that your work will influence an entire industry, profession, or issue area across the United States. You can support this with adoption of your model across states, media coverage or expert endorsements showing broad relevance, national level data or third party analysis of impact. So here's the takeaway. Just aligning your work with federal priorities won't win your EB2 national interest waiver case. USCIS wants proof that your endeavor has broad national impact, especially under the Danazar framework. If you're submitting a petition, don't just say your business is valuable, show how it changes the game for your field, industry, or country. And that's it for today. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them in the comments section. Please like and subscribe or share this video with anyone who might find it useful. Talk to you later.